call you back as soon as I'm done with this interview. All right.
Oh, say, can you see? Oh, Canada, we stand on God's glory.
Hello, everyone.
That was cool. Nice intro.
Happy Thursday. Yeah, that's my Mexican, American, Canadian mashup of the national anthems.
Nice.
So, welcome, everyone. Finally, it's starting to cool down. I'm Loretta Sernowski with Remax Costa Del Mar. Welcome to Connecting Our Continent. And today we have a very special guest on, Mr. Ruben Cordova. Ruben,
Hey,
can you tell us a little bit about yourself? You were one of the first people that I met when I moved here.
yes, I remember. I remember massaging you. The one, what, like,
Don't say it like
maybe what, 2 weeks when you got here or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, my name is Ruben Cordova. I'm from Nogales, Arizona. Currently reside here in Rocky Point. I have a small spa where I specialize in therapeutic work. Um, I also have a tour company.
What's the name of your spa? Is there a name for your spa?
It's Brisol Massage Studio. It's located on Josefa between Machoro Campo and Simon Morua. Um, and then I have a small tour company that we specialize in tours all over Mexico. Our goal is to educate people about the history of Mexico, its culture, its food. I like to do many things that are not touristy, like visiting magical towns or pueblos mágicos, doing tours in the jungle, immersing ourselves with the culture there within the jungle, doing jungle walks, going to Copper Canyon, visiting the Tarahumara people. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. I like to just be different in so many ways.
Yeah, I went with some of my friends to the Guadalupe Valley. One of
Right.
my friends had chosen a tour company to organize it. And I'll tell everyone that it was Saturday morning and nothing was organized. I was on the phone with Ruben. Please help me. Is this your tour? He goes, no, hell no, I wouldn't do that. So
Right. We take pride in what we do. Of course, there's always hiccups here and there, but we problem solve as quickly as possible, and we like to have a backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan. So if
Yeah.
something doesn't work, whether it's weather, tour guides, or certain situations, we always pick something else, and we like to leave enough time so we can take people to do different adventures. One example was we were in the jungle and we decided to go river rafting. Wasn't part of the tour. Took a vote. Everybody said yes. Let's go, and we had a great time because we were like in the middle of nowhere, river rafting in the jungle in Chiapas.
Did you see any snakes?
No, but on one of the tours, we did hear a panther. That was we did not know that it was mating season. The panther was probably about 10 kilometers away, 10, 12 kilometers, but you could actually hear it growling or calling out a mate or something. I don't know, but it was pretty wild. Doing a jungle walk around midnight, watching the different life that lives in the jungle, and then doing it again during the day. It was completely different. You can actually say it was night and day difference.
Yeah, I know you are. You have all kinds of cool tours. I'm so curious about your Copper Canyon, and we're gonna have you on again to talk about that one for sure.
Well, I just posted a Copper Canyon tour today for Christmas. It's basically fully sold out, but they did manage to provide 15 tickets for me, and it's in a first come first service, and I have a limited time for this, and it will be Christmas in Copper Canyon, and it's we're visiting one, two, three, four. We're different 5 different cities, doing different tours. We're going to be visiting Topolobampo, Los Mochis, Barranca, Divisadero, Krill, and Chihuahua.
Sounds great.
So it's a pretty unique tour that I'm working with a tour company out of Los Mochis, who I highly recommend for anything down there.
Good. We will definitely talk more about that. But today we're
Yes,
talking about your event this Saturday, and
correct.
I know that you are in charge of organizing events for breast cancer. And what inspired you to get involved with events for breast cancer, specifically the Walk for Breast Cancer on Saturday?
Well, to be honest with you, this will be my third year. We're doing the breast cancer fundraisers. It will be my first year actually organizing a walk. What inspired me? My mother is a breast cancer survivor. Um, her her cancer was detected quickly just by doing some exams and stuff like that. So that right there is an inspiration in itself. Being here in Puerto Peñasco and me growing up in a border town, I've always seen the difference between Mexico and the United States and how everything is separated, how people live and conditions and everything. Here in Puerto Peñasco, there's a lot of need for a lot of stuff. Uh, Thankfully, there's a lot of Americans, there's a lot of Canadians like yourself that sponsor, help out, and everything, but nothing is really fully organized, or there's different organizations that just work with certain populations and certain things. And one of the goals with Gaviv, which I represent, is to get a lot of these associations to work together so we can help each other out without any questions or trying to single out this group or that business or anything. We're trying to get everybody to work as a team. It's going to be hard, but I'm pretty sure it can happen. And one of those examples that we're doing is a Halloween thing, and I can tell you a little bit about it after this.
Okay. And I, at the last minute, just thought that we would bring on a very special guest because I know you're doing this in conjunction with him. At least that's how I met him last year. So I'm just going to add him to the stage. Um,
Hi.
Señora Roy, how you doing, my
Hola.
brother? ¿Cómo estás?
Pues muy bien.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, very.
Doctor, my favorite doctor.
Hi,
How
how
are you?
you doing? Fine, with a lot of work.
Thank
About-
you so much for joining at the last minute.
Thank you.
As you
No.
remember, the breast cancer events are how you and I met.
Yeah, we
And
was
so,
like 2 years ago.
is it 2 years already? It just seems like.
Exactly 2 years ago at Grapes and Barty, who sponsored our dinner.
Yeah, it was
At
2 years
Barty.
ago, and well, Ruben is well known because of his big heart with the community here in Rocky Point. So before he was the head of Khabib, he used to help the community with all of these kind of things. And well, now it's kind of official that you're forward to fight well this disease, this breast cancer. So
Yeah.
I'm
And
glad.
so, for those who don't know who you are and why we would bring you on at a topic about breast cancer, maybe you could tell everyone who you are and what you have been working on, which is super exciting for the city.
My name is Luis Carlos Arodi Leiva Vasquez. I'm from Caborca. I'm a resident from Rocky Point since 4 years. I've been living here. Well, I'm a radiology oncologist, and I have a specialty too in sport lesions and in pain management. Since me and my wife have a small office, medical office, where we do ultrasounds. My wife is radiologist too, with a specialty in breast cancer. So we are both in the early diagnose and detection of cancer in this type. Looking for breast cancer. Our mission or our goal here, it's as Ruben that we contact. Well, I met him like 2 years or at least or more when I met you too. He contacted me because he wanted to help the community on doing a campaign, a fundraising too, so he can approach the more vulnerable people on town so they can get free access to the early detection of breast cancer. So he was a big help for the community. And well, his fight continues, as you can see. So that's good. But for this battle to continue, he needs to make this fundraising. He needs to make some activities so he can help to raise money so he can well provide these vulnerable people so they can have well access to to the all the techniques and to all the studies they need to get their diagnosed. Well, as for us, well, we are this. I think for in early next year, we're gonna open our new location where it be a diagnose imaging center, a big one. So hopefully you will get.
Ruben, did you know this?
No,
He had mentioned something, but I didn't know it was official. So I'm just
no.
actually that's great
It's
news.
because I haven't seen you before, so that's why I haven't.
He's
You're in
just
town, so
working.
yeah, I need to meet. I need to talk to you so you can also I can show you the progress. So well, hopefully in early next year we will have a new imaging center. So in time it will expand and have like everything, not only imaging. Hopefully he will have like well the goal is here to at least put the foundings so we can grow as the medical well the health situation in Rocky Point, as you know, it's not as good as we could expect. So we need better facilities to give to the population so they can have good medical care. So that's our goal to bring like everything like in one place so they will have like good quality medic all their need their health need.
Right. Now, I'm going to make a comment and a question to pose to both of you, and I'm also going to ask that question. But as you know, for the most part, we are a border town, that focuses on resort, but we have a local community that lives here too. Talk to me about the importance of better health facilities, better treatment centers in Puerto Peñasco. What is the situation now? Is there a problem here? And I'm just specifically talking tonight about breast cancer, of course.
Well, today I read on the news because they went out with the statistics from the government that Sonora has the first place in breast cancer deaths mortality.
First place in
mortality in mortality. So
in the country.
Yeah, the incidence in Sonora is the first one. Last year, I gave a talk in a conference, and we were at the third place. So now it raised to the first place of mortality.
We like being number one, but not in that situation. What is your? We like being number one. We like being first place, but not when it comes to that.
That's right. So that's a health problem.
Is there something that you would attest that to? Like, is there
something? I believe that part of that is lack of education, and all of it might be culturally related. There's no, for example, in the States, they recommend you get the exam, I believe it's over the age of 40. A lot of people here are scared. If I remember correctly, the first year we did it, we found 8 people. Am I correct, doctor? And biopsies were done of them. We were able to save some lives from doing some prevention. And I know for a fact that 2 of these women that were detected breast cancer passed away from it. Um, I think a lot of it, like I said, has to do a lot with the culture. That they're okay with just taking some normal medications or some grandma remedies, and they're going to take care of it, or they're just scared to go. Or if they do go, they do a test, and once they're told that they found something and they need to do a biopsy or need to do that, they just don't go. They rather just leave it in God's hands, and that's what it is. So part of our job and our mission is to educate the people that have those thoughts. We want to make sure that we can save your life. Well, not me, but there are facilities or places that we can save your life.
How much,
That if
how much would it cost for a local person to get a mammogram?
I, I believe what would be the price right now? I'm not too familiar with the
The
new rates.
the
They
the,
did they do
pri-
go up.
the price for a mammogram will be between 600 pesos and 1,000 pesos. So depending on the equipment, if it's analog or it's digital. So, and well, there are other special studies that can raise a little bit more, but that's the range. Like, let's say between 35, $40 to $80, maybe. A
And
mammogram.
that's just a mammogram. Now, if they find something there, that's a whole different
Sorry.
pay grade. Now, if they have to do biopsies, most biopsies are sent because I believe we sent the biopsies to Mexico City, correct?
That's right. We send everything. Well, as Ruben said, like we don't have like the medical health system to get everything here. So most of the things we need to take them out from town so they can be examined because for the experts.
Where
So
do they
I
go?
I send them to Mexico City to the National Cancer Institute because it's
What
the number
the,
one in Mexico. Hmm?
and that is that the closest place, or
No, no,
that's
no. We there are other places we can search, but well, with the pathology I work is one of the best from Mexico. So that's why I sent it there because I had the confidence that she will give me good results. I don't have any problem with my patients because of that.
okay?
And other thing is that she give me a discount for my patients, so I get the best pathology and the best price for them. So those are very good things for me and my patients.
Ruben, tell us about the walk.
Okay.
What give us some details.
So the walk begins. Registration starts Saturday morning, October the 19th, from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. We were asking a 200 peso or $10 donation for registration. If you don't have the money but want to walk, come do it anyways. We don't care. But if you can, go for it. Because all that money is going towards mammograms. And this year we changed it up a little bit. Since I've been with Khabib. There's a lot of people that have cancer, not just breast cancer, all kinds of cancer, and they can't afford medication, or they give them medication that has side reactions, side effects that really affect them. Like some people get seizures, some people get vomiting, diarrhea, and everything. So we want to make sure that we can help out as much as we can. Another part of that funding that's going to will be for travel and food vouchers. But like Dr. Aroli said, a lot of the people here have to be sent to Hermosillo or Nogales for testing. Sometimes the institutions will provide them a ticket, and that's it. So they don't have any food to eat. So we want to make sure we can provide a voucher for them so they can have breakfast and lunch and come back home okay without starving or anything. A good example, I was yesterday at Albatros. We're trying to set up a plan where they can give us a special rate for tickets for people that need medical attention in Nogales, Obregon, or Hermosillo. And as I was talking to their director yesterday, a lady approached me and she's like, "Is there any chance you can help me?" And I go, "What do you need?" "Well, I have to go do radiation in Obregon, and then I got to go do chemo in Nogales. I have a ticket from here to Obregon, but I don't have a ticket from Obregon to Nogales, and I have a ticket from Nogales to Rocky Point." So basically, she's three-quarters way there, but can't fit the other quarter. So we're gonna help her out, and she's gonna be gone for almost 8 days, I believe, or 7 or 8 days to treatment. So not only does she need a place to stay, she needs food, and I've been working with people in Nogales because I have a lot of family. Me being from there, we're trying to see if we can get like a little rest house for them where we can just rent it out and we can have people that go there for a couple of days. We can do that. I got family in Obregon. One of my cousins said that she could let us borrow her apartment, 2 bedroom apartment for people that need to do this. I mean, it's it takes a lot. It's not just me. I mean, it takes a lot. Like Dr. Aroli, his beautiful wife, the volunteers from Khabib, you providing us on the business on your show, businesses providing. I mean, it takes a lot. So this is what I mean about working together because I can't do it by myself. I mean, if I could, I wouldn't have an issue. I'd be just forking out money left and right and getting done, but I can't. It's very, very hard right now to do a lot of things.
Did you have this event last year?
It was a very quiet event. We didn't have it last year. We didn't do the walk. We just did a little bit of fundraising, and we didn't even do the manograms. We just provided funds for people that needed cancer. It wasn't a huge thing because I was not in town, and I didn't want to live that responsibility to others. First year was a learning experience for us. We had a dinner. We did it very early in October, and a lot of people were not here, so a lot of people didn't attend, and a lot of people got really good deals, right, Doctor? On condos and artwork and everything that was donated. So this year, we're going to have the breakfast November 7th, Thursday, November 7th at Peñasco del Sol. They've been gracious enough to help us out with this. Tickets are going to be $25. And all the proceeds are going directly to these funds. We're going to have silent auction. We're going to have a 50-50 raffle. We're going to have a ballet folklorico there. We're going to have live music from Alejandro, who does a great job with his bongos and everything. And we'll see what other surprises we can come up with, you know. And like I said, tickets will be sold tomorrow at the walk and at Mermaid Market. But I got off track here. So going back to the walk, let me explain a little bit about the walk. So we start the walk tomorrow at Parque de las Madres, or Mothers Park, in front of the baseball stadium.
Not tomorrow.
Okay.
Saturday.
I mean, I'm sorry, Saturday. Sorry, I apologize. You see, I just got back from Copper Canyon, so I'm still in Copper Canyon.
No worries.
So anyway, so we start the walk Saturday at 8:45, roughly, between 8:45 and 8:50. And as you know me, I like to be on time for everything. So we're gonna walk straight to Shrimp Park. I'm fortunate enough to collaborate with Naomi Black, who is one of the creators or the creator of Mermaids Market. She will allow us to have a small booth there with so we can provide information. We can sell tickets for the breakfast. We're gonna have a couple of guest speakers inside the auditorium there at Shrimp Park. We're gonna have a dance team there. We're gonna have performers provided by Randy, who is the cultural director of the municipality here. And we'll see what else we can come up with. You know, we're gonna have everything. So one of the things we're asking the people to walk, we want you to wear something in pink, and we want you to create a bra. Wear a bra on top of your shirt and design it any way you want. Be creative. Put pictures of people you love that have passed away or have survived or are fighting cancer. I mean, there's all kinds of, you know, we just want you to be creative. Once we're done with the walk,
guys can do this too.
yes, I'm doing mine. I'm doing actually. I was creating my bra before I got on with you. So yeah, and the reason we're doing this is because we want to, at the end of the walk, we want to get all the bras together, and we're gonna give them to different local artists here in town, and we want them to create a one-of-a-kind masterpiece or a piece of artwork, so we can raffle off at the breakfast. We're not gonna sell it. We're just gonna raffle it off. We're not gonna try to get money off it. Just raffle it off because it's a symbol of life, hope, and death. You know, so we want to make sure that, for example, I have a friend who lost both her breasts. If I would win it, I would give it to her because to me, she's a survivor, she's a fighter, and she's still, you know, she's moving on. So we want this to have a meaning and a purpose, not just collecting money. We want to make sure that we make people aware that not only women get breast cancer, but we get breast cancer as well. And the best public figure that I can think of is Beyonce's father, who is a breast cancer survivor.
Of course. And
So,
for people who don't want to participate or make a bra, it's okay. You could just come and walk.
yeah, it's okay. If you don't want to make a bra, just come walk and wear pink. I mean, it's not for everybody. Some people have their ideas and they're set on them, and I respect that. But we're trying to figure a point that, you know what, we're in this fight together, because even as a guy, if my mom would have passed away, I would have been alone. We would have been motherless. And my dad would have been a widow, and then my mom's sisters would not have a sister. So it's an effect that affects everybody.
Well, you would have been like a small, skinny guy then.
Probably. Oh, she did feed us good, that's for sure.
For people who cannot physically be here, how can they donate?
Well, we have a GoFundMe account, which I sent to you. And also we can do Zelle and we can do Venmo, which I also sent to you. There is an account in Mexico for the nonprofit association, which is here in Mexico for Caviv. If people want to donate to that, we will give it to them directly. But one of the problems is that if you want to donate $25 from the States to that organization, they're going to charge you $25 to transfer money into here. So there's no point of, spending $50 and only getting $25 off it. Again, we have cans all over town in different restaurants. They're pink along with a pink ribbon. You can donate $1 there, $5, $100, damn, a check for 1,000. We don't care. You can donate everything, and every penny is going to anything that has to do with cancer.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm going to post your Venmo on the recording and afterwards send it out to the database, as well as your GoFundMe link for people.
Okay.
What else was I going to ask you? Oh, I was just going to say, I have been talking to Barb's, to the dog rescue. I just came up with this idea late last night. I sent it out to them. I don't have it confirmed yet. But there's nothing more enjoyable than walking a dog in the morning for a good cause.
Correct.
So if you don't have your own dog, there might be dogs there that you can walk.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just see if we're going to be able to get together a few dogs. If someone wants to take a little pooch for a walk, or might have some dogs there, just for people to walk with the dog. Of course, the money's all going to the breast cancer, and we really want people to support this. That's my dog. Clemson. Anyways, as a realtor here in Puerto Peñasco, I can also tell you that there are certain things that are important to foreign nationals when they come to buy property, whether they're here for vacation, the weekend, the winter, or whether they are here full time, and that is healthcare. It's important when you get older to feel secure that you have someplace to go to, you have a doctor that you can trust. If you get sick, and healthcare in the United States is very expensive. So, I commend you guys for putting this together, because not only are we helping the local people here to be, help them if they do have cancer, to be diagnosed and treat them, but also we're looking forward to a future where Americans can come here for their health care, where it's less expensive, where they can afford it. Something that's doable for everyone on this side of the border.
Correct. And I mean, that's the whole idea, like Dr. Arodi and a few other doctors. I mean, they're trying to bring in, like everything else, there's a lot of red tape here and a lot of red tape there. But it can happen. It can happen. And again, it's just takes a lot of work. It takes a whole village, not just a chief, it takes a whole village to get this done.
Yeah, and it takes people to step up to the plate and donate. And even if you donate a little bit from a lot of people goes a long way.
Well, like I said, if everybody donated, because I posted this on all Facebook pages, if everybody would just donate $1, we would be more than set to help out at least probably 1,000 people. Honestly, it's just. I mean, it might not seem like a lot, like, oh my God, it's only 600, 800 pesos, but there's more to just the mammogram.
Sure.
Somebody tests positive, there has to be follow up. We can't just say, okay, you're positive. We got to make sure that they see a doctor. We got to give them those choices. Who do you want to see? What do you recommend? What do we do this?
Mhm.
And again, we don't have oncologist specialists here in town. They either have to go to Caborca. And Caborca has one, don't they? Or no? No. Okay,
Nope.
so now they have to go to Nogales
Hermosillo.
or Hermosillo or even Mexicali. But again, the health system here, when it comes to the government health system here, it works totally different. They could probably see privately, but it's going to cost a lot of money, and we can't pay for everybody privately. But we can provide. I mean, we can provide you tickets for your entire treatments, for the bus, and food. Then we have accomplished something. Why? Because that's one of the reasons why a lot of people do not do follow up care, because they cannot afford transportation.
Sure.
Or if you do transportation, they rather give that money to their children to eat. But if we can alleviate that by giving them a ticket, a round trip ticket, and some food money for mom, for dad, or for whoever needs the cancer, then we have helped those people out, and they can continue to do treatment and follow-ups and stuff like that. It's worth saving one life. If we save one life, I'm happy. First year, we were able to save 6 lives, and I can say that, and Arole can back me up with this. Dr. Arole can back me up with it. We have these. We were not able to save two, but because we found there were, or Dr. Arole and his wife
Diagnosis.
found the diagnosis and everything, they were able to survive.
Wow, that's amazing. Sometimes we don't get to hear about that. I have a stupid question because I'm rallying up my friends and they go, "That's so early." So you have registration from 7 till 8:30. What
Okay.
time?
We have registration. We have registration from 7 to 8:30. If you want to get there at 8:15, that's fine. We're gonna
Okay.
start the walking at 8:45. One of the reasons we want to start walking at 8:45 so we can able to meet up when the market is opening up. We want to be able to show people what we're doing. We want them to know that Caviva exists, and we're there for many other programs, not just the cancer. We're there for battered women. We're there for psychological help. We have legal help for anybody that needs it when it comes to domestic violence. Stuff like that. We're not any criminal activity, but we have psychologists, we have teachers. We're working on a program for autism. We are working. There's a program that does what do you call it? Therapy with horses. I was not aware of that. I just found out about that this weekend, and we've got invited to it, and we're gonna see how we can help them. I don't know what they need, or maybe they might not need nothing, or maybe we can send people there. Again, it's all about working together. If we can help each other out, it'd be awesome. And a lot of these services, we want to make sure that they're free.
And there's lots of things to do in Rocky Point this weekend. This is one of them. Come out on Saturday morning. Ruben, can you once again confirm where the walk begins and how long is it exactly? You probably have
The
to
walk,
know in metric for the Americans.
okay, so the walk starts at Parque Las Madres, which is right in front of the baseball stadium. That would be the best point, that I could tell you. And it goes to Shrimp Park, where Mermaid Market will begin there at 10 a.m. I believe it's 10 a.m. I could be wrong, but I believe it's 10 a.m. The walk is about 4.6 kilometers. Yeah, let's just say about almost 3 miles, 2 and 3/4 miles, almost 3 miles, I would say. It's not a long walk. We will provide water. We will have water. If you don't want to walk and you want to drive your car behind everybody, just decorate it. Put balloons on it. I'm a survivor. I know, tag it. I don't care what you do. Just come support. This is
So
for a
are they
very, very good cause.
closing down the road for that time?
Yes, we will have a police escort. They're not going to close the entire road, but we do have a police escort. We have permission by the government. The government has been really, really helpful to us. They've been helping us out with everything.
That's great. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. I will see you both there on Saturday morning with my dog.
And your bra, I hope you decorate a bra there.
I
Hey.
didn't know about this, so now I'm in a panic state. And
So, you know what? This is the best way for you. Since you're a realtor, just decorate it with a bunch of keys. Paint them pink. I mean, you sell houses and property, turn the key, you know?
there you go. There you
I
go.
just gave you an idea.
Okay, you guys will see you next. We'll see you on
Thank
Saturday.
you.
See you on Saturday.
I will give you a call tomorrow, Doc.
Of
All
course.
right, you guys have a good night.
Of course.
Everyone,
Thank you.
I'll be posting this
Thank you.
tomorrow on Facebook with the GoFundMe link as well as Ruben's Venmo and in more information about the walk so you remember where it is, and we'll see you on Saturday morning.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.